Film speed set ring shutter speed ISO. This ring set the ISO and the shutter speed for the right amount of exposure. Film speed window show the ISO rating of the film that inserted at the moment. Film advance lever. After capturing a picture, advance the film to the subsequent frame. The many exposure lever enable you to capture many exposure inside a single frame. Shutter release button. This button opens the shutter to take a picture. Frame counter record. The number of the frame that have been captured and the number that remain. Neck strap eyelet. A loop on which a neck strap can be fastened to make carrying simple. Deep field preview lever. By bringing the lens down to chosen aperture, a lever allows to see the deep field of hand grip, offer a cozy hold for a stable shooting. Self-lever timer. This timer allows the photographer to enter the frame by the settings at a delay before shutter release. Aperture ring. Modify the lens aperture, regulate depth of focus and light. Distance scale shows the subject distance for computation related to a deep field and focus. Focusing ring. Rotate the lens to a manually focus into the target. Amount on the top camera called the hot shoe connector accessories. Show is the used to fasten external flash unit of the order of accessories. Frame reward crank. After the roll complete, this crank is used to mount the film back into canister. Rewind the film with the use of the film rewind key knob to could future release mechanism to stop the film advance. Exposure measurement button is used to turn on the light matter which measure ambient light and recommended ideal exposure level. Lens release button. To change lenses, this button release the lens from the camera body. Film guide rails. They guaranteed that film is exposed correctly by guiding it was passes through the camera. Camera viewfinder eyepiece. This the portion you look through to compose your shot. It offer preview of what the movie will record. Rewind fork. After shooting, this part is used to wind the film back into the cartridge, making it to easier remove the film. Film cartridge. Film is stored in a sealed container. It shields the film from the light until the time comes for development. Battery chamber lid. Discover the battery compartment, which the power electronic part of the camera. Film sprocket utilizing the edge. This propel the film through the camera at the steady pace. Film take-up spool. As a film is wound through the camera, this spool gather the exposure film and keep it arranged for the further processing. Film rewind button. After the film been shot, this button pull it back into the cartridge by activating the rewind mechanism. Tripod socket. On the camera button, allow it to be put on the tripod for the stability during the shooting. Film cartridge confirmation window is a little window that lets you verify the cartridge film inserted into the camera correctly. Built-in flash. A flash unit integrated into the camera body that provide additional light for the photography in low light condition. Flash mode button. This allow button you to select different flash settings such as auto flash or flash off. Bracketing button. Used to take multiple shots at different exposure level to ensure at least one well-exposed photo, useful in a high-contrast scene. Infra receiver, a sensor that capture infra signal often used for remote control operation of the camera. Microphone, built-in audio capture device that records sounds while capturing video. Built-in microphone, similar to regular microphone. This part is specially for recording audio in a video mode. Lens release button. This button allows to detach the lens from the camera body, making easier to switch lenses. Connector cover, protective cover that shield the camera port dust and moisture when not in use. Accessory cover, internal and external. This cover protect the port of connection, attaching accessories such as external flash or microphone. Focus mode selector, a dial of or switch that allow you to choose different focusing mode such as a manual, automatic focus. AF mode button. This button lets you to switch between various autofocus mode such as a single, continuous, or automatic focus. Meter coupling lever, a mechanism that connect the camera is metering system to the lens, helping to ensure accurate exposure reading. Mirror DSLR, it reflect light from the lens up the viewfinder, allowing you to see exactly what the lens sees. USB connector, a port used for transferring data and from a computer or for connecting the camera to another devices. Video connector, a port used for connecting the camera and an external device video outputting signal. HDMI mini pin connector, a smaller HDMI port used to connect the camera to monitor TVs for playback or live output. Accessories terminal a port that allowed for the connection or various accessories such as remote control or external flashes. Microphone connector, a port for connecting an external microphone, improving audio quality for video recordings. Viewfinder eyepiece, the lens through which you look at the scene when taking a photo. Rubber eye cap, provide comfort and blocking out light when using the viewfinder. Delete button, remove selected images or file from the memory card. Playback button, allow you to view the image and video you have been taken. Monitor, the LCD screen on the back for composing shot and reviewing images. Menu button, access the camera settings and configuration. Help protect button may help certain settings to prevent accidental changes. ISO sensitivity button, quickly adjust the camera sensitivity to light. Playback zoom button, zoom in on image during playback for detailed view. Diopter adjustment control, adjust the viewfinder for optimal clarity based on your eyesight. AFL button, lock the exposure and autofocus settings. Speaker, output sound for video playback or beep for notification. Main command dial, control various settings like shutter speed and aperture. Live view switch, toggle between live view mode and the viewfinder. Movie record button, start and stop video recording. Multi-selector, navigate through main menu and select option. Memory card slot, cover protect the memory card slot. OK button. Confirm selection in menus. Infrared receiver. Receive signal from remote control. Focus selector lock. Lock focus settings to prevent accidental changes. Memory card access. When the camera is reading or writing a data to the memory card. Info button display information about the camera settings and shooting condition.